My name's Jaden Decker. I was wrongfully arrested for a DUI, and here's what happened. Back on April 26th of this year, I was heading home from a friend's house around 11 p.m. I got pretty close to my house when I was stopped by a Montana Highway Patrol trooper. His name was Donovan Van Note. He walked up to my car and said that he stopped me for allegedly going 62 in a 35 zone and, asked for my license, registration, everything, and immediately starts questioning my license, asking why my eyes are all bloodshot and watery. And at that point I told him, I don't know, you can test me, I'm sober, test me if you want to, because I already kind of knew where everything was headed. And so he ran back to his patrol car and kind of ran my name, all my documents and everything. 5 minutes after that, he walks up to my driver's side, opens my car door, and tells me to get out and says that he's going to be putting me through some sobriety tests to make sure I'm good to drive home. Those tests go on for about 15-20 minutes maybe, and finally his partner pulls up onto the scene, and both those troopers kind of walk away for a few minutes talking about everything. Van Note acknowledges that there's no smell of marijuana, no possession, no admission to use, and there was no search of my vehicle either. And ultimately he concluded the conversation saying that he's got cannabis impairment. From there, both troopers walk back up to me and I'm asked to take a breathalyzer test, to which right away I said yeah, because in my mind, I'll blow zeros and I should be free to go because I've got nothing to hide, I'm sober. Unfortunately, that was not going to be the case that night. So I blow into the breathalyzer, and after it clicks and registers, I'm asked to read the results aloud, to which I replied .000. And from there, Van Note says, I've seen a lot of cannabis DUIs in the last month alone, and they all look just like this. After that, he stood me up, put my hands behind my back, placed his handcuffs on me, and said that I was under arrest for a drugs DUI. He took me to St. Pat's Hospital downtown Missoula for a blood draw looking for any drugs, and then took me to jail, and I sat there for a little bit till I was bonded out later that night. My test results came back about a month later. There were zeros across the board, and everything kind of settled down again, and it was quiet from there for a little bit until about a month after that. June 26 marked 2 months from my arrest. I went back into court, and from there my case was entirely dismissed. The speeding had no radar log attached, and dash cam footage didn't reflect 62 miles per hour. The DUI, obviously, all tests came back completely negative, so there was nothing there for either counts. 2 days after the case was dismissed, we dropped Thrown to the Wolves simultaneously because we put out the dash cam footage online too. The video and the song started going viral. There was a lot of people reaching out and commenting and everything after that, just kind of saying similar situations that they've had all over the country. And then I started getting messages from several people in my hometown saying that the exact same thing had happened to them by the exact same officer. And from there, it just snowballed more and more, and it started feeling like every time we turn around, there's one or two more people reaching out back to back to back. It just got me thinking, and that's what I'm trying to really get across here, is that any licensed driver, even if you've never used nothing in your life, you can be pulled over and arrested for a DUI and have that on your record and have that on your reputation. And a lot of people too, for some reason, after everything blew up, just I guess started kind of thinking that I'm a cop hater or that I don't like cops, which isn't the case at all. But when your first ever encounter with a cop is getting arrested for something that you didn't do and going to jail over it, it kind of sucks. But by no means do I dislike cops at all, but there's some out there that need to be held accountable, like this one. The last couple months have really been a crazy ride. So many people have reached out, just expressing their support and their gratitude for me coming forward with everything the way that I have. It's just been something that I can't even fully find the words to put towards it. It's something that I've got so much gratefulness in my heart over, to know that so many people are resonating with a song that I wrote about something so crazy that happened to me, and knowing that even if they don't resonate or that nothing like that's ever happened to them, just that they enjoy the song enough to keep listening to it on a daily basis. It means everything to me, and we just announced a tour named after that song, and folks are buying tickets for it, and people are buying merch, and it's been great, and really looking forward to seeing what happens next. But thank you guys so much for all the support that you've shown and continue to show. Your messages, I read them all, and I appreciate everything that you guys have done for me so far, and thank you all so much.